We are live. We live. Come on in. Yeah. Hey. Come on in, Shady Bells. We live. It's been a minute since I've done one of these type of lives. So I need y'all to come on in here. Mhm. Come on in here. Hit the like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Drop some palm trees in the chat too. Y'all see my palm tree? I told y'all I love palm trees. Come on in, Shady Bells. Ah. Hey. We live. Let's go. Ah. Hey, Day Renee, I see you in the chat, girl. What's going on? Mm, mm. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Mm. We got some things to talk about today. Hey, 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 Shark Man. What's going on? How y'all doing? Hey, we got some things to talk about today. Yes, yes, yes. All right, all right, all right, all right. What is up? What is going on, my shady bells? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Come on in, come on in, come on in. First, I want to just say I apologize for my tardiness because I know I was supposed to be on here at 12 o'clock, but things happened. I was having some technical difficulties. So my laptop wouldn't let me be great. My internet wouldn't let me be great. Then I was having some hair difficulties. My hair wouldn't let me be great. It was just so much going on that just would not allow me to be great. Okay. I had a long night last night. So originally I was supposed to set this live to be for 12 o'clock. So when I knew that I wasn't going to be get on here at 12 o'clock, I was like, you know what? I'm going to set it for 12:30. I set it for 12:30, got everything prepared and whatnot, and it still was not working out for me. Can y'all hear me? Let me know in the comment section if y'all can hear me. Put put a number one in the chat if you can hear me before I continue talking, because I don't want to be talking to myself. You feel me? I don't want to be talking to myself. So just put a number one in the chat if you can hear me, and then I will continue with my commentary. Y'all like my cup? It says, I ain't apologizing for being fabulous. Y'all like it? All right. So I guess y'all can hear me. Let me just go ahead and carry on with the show. So today I'm going to be talking about a few things. I know some of you all seen or heard about Toya and Reginae's new show that they got. The first episode came on last week, Thursday. There's a new episode coming on tonight. I was going to do a video talking about it last week, but I don't know. I just decided not to. So I just decided today that this is going to be a part of my noon or midday live topic to talk about. The other thing that I want to talk about is there's a video going around that's trending, and it's a young lady out of Atlanta, and she's complaining about the dating pool in Atlanta right now. So that's one thing I want to talk about. And then the other thing that I want to talk about is there's this teacher. This is a story that happened about 6 months ago, where this teacher cussed this little boy out in the classroom in a Charlotte, Mecklenburg County school. I don't know. I believe it was a middle school. I want to say it was middle school, because it doesn't look like a high school student, and it's definitely not an elementary school student. So I want to say that it is a middle school that this incident happened in. And then the last thing I want to talk about is Armon and Reginae's coming out. The fact that Armon and Reginae finally came out and said that they were single. And I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on that. Also, I want to talk about Armon's mom's new channel. Her name is Shakita Chanel. I think that's her name, Shakita Chanel. I watch her videos. They're pretty cool. It's just some things that seem to me seems a little contradicting with Armon and Reginae saying they're single. I don't know. I don't trust these people on the internet with these YouTube channels and these reality shows and stuff like that. I just feel like it'd be a whole lot of bull crap going on when it comes to these type of situations. Okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the first topic. And the first topic is going to be, I want to play this video for y'all. You're not going to be able to see the video. Excuse me. I'm not going to play the actual video. I'm going to play the audio to the video. So this is the video that someone DM'd me, this video on Instagram. And this video is a young lady out of Atlanta, and she's talking about the dating pool. So apparently she went on a date with this guy, and come to find out, the night that they went on a date, he had a newborn baby was born. Like that same night, like I guess like later that night or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to play that video so that you can hear the audio, and then I'm going to, give my opinion and my commentary on it. Hold on. Hold up. Let's start it from the beginning.
Yesterday, the reservations was at 7:45 p.m. last night, right? Y'all would not believe what the man posted on Instagram today. He posted a newborn baby that he had last night. We went on a date, reservations at Nobu at 7:45 last night. He had a baby at 2:42 a.m. this morning. last night.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when I said the dating pool in Atlanta got pissed and a little bit of shit in it? Oh, okay, yeah. Cause what the hell? Why are you out on a date when you have someone pregnant, sir? I never blocked somebody so fast in my life. Crazy.
So that was the video. So apparently this young lady went on a date with this guy, and the same night that they went on a date, like later on, that night to the morning. So as I was saying before, my internet started acting crazy again. So apparently, this young lady went on a date with this guy, and they had reservations for, like she said, 7:45 p.m. Later that night, wee hours of the morning, the next day, or just can't really say the next day because it wasn't daytime. So later on that night at 2:45, he gave birth. Not he gave birth. There was a woman who was pregnant by him, and she gave birth to a newborn baby that was his. So say that because of the situation, but he had I keep frozen, and I don't know what's going on my internet, but this is something never happens, and all of a sudden, when I decide to go live, now this internet want to start acting crazy. Can y'all hear me? Let me know in the chat. Please just drop a number one in the chat if you can hear me, because this is really annoying and this is messing up my whole commentary and my whole vibe right now. I'm trying to do a smooth live right now, but I keep freezing up every time I start talking about, the important parts of my video. Anyway, so the young lady, basically, she had a problem. Good afternoon, love baby. Can you hear me, love baby? Because my internet keep freezing. I keep seeing myself getting frozen on the screen. So I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me and you can hear exactly what I'm saying on this video right now. But anyway, so as I was saying, the young lady went on a date with a guy, and later that evening, like wee hours in the morning, he had a baby. And so she decided that because he had a baby, she was going to block him after that. Now, this is my thought process on it. Number one, he definitely should have disclosed that information before going on a date, because I think that, in my opinion, I think that when you're entering into a situation, and granted, it was just a date. They didn't enter into a relationship or anything like that. He didn't owe her anything. But what I do feel like is he did owe her a choice. He owed her that much to tell about himself so that she can make a choice to go on that date or not. Now, should she have blocked him and all of that? I don't know if I would have went that far as to block him, myself personally, because at the end of the day, the thing about it is this. Yeah, he had a baby with the woman, but that doesn't mean that he was in a relationship with the woman. You know what I'm saying? People get pregnant by men all the time and have the baby, and they're not in a relationship with them. Who knows what the situation was? It could have been a one-night stand. It could have been somebody that was just her fuck buddy, a fuck buddy or whatever. Like, you never know, like, why the situation occurred to where he had a woman pregnant. Clearly, she was big pregnant because, and was due any day because of the fact that the night that he went on a date, later on that night, wee hours of the morning, the baby was born. I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to tell the young lady that he had someone pregnant because he didn't want to scare her off. I don't know what his reasons was. But I definitely think that that was something that should have been disclosed before he went on a date. Just to give the young lady a choice in the matter as to if she wanted to actually go on this date with him or not. I just think that people should give people choices when it comes to dating. I don't think that you should leave people in the dark about certain things. I'm not saying that you should disclose every single detail of your life or whatever. No, absolutely not. But there's certain things that should be disclosed when you're entertaining people in the dating realm. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you think I'm right or wrong. Like, what do you guys think about that? How would you, ladies specifically, how would you feel if you went on a date with a guy and then later on that evening, after your date was over, he had a newborn baby with another woman and you didn't know that he had this situation going on? How would you feel? Would you block him like the woman did that I just played her audio, or would you hear him out and talk to him about it, and after you hear him out and talk to him about it, would you keep it moving? Like, how would you handle a situation like that? Let me know in the comment section. All right, let's move right along. The next thing I want to talk about is this teacher in Charlotte. Y'all, so someone sent me this video, and this video, it was a teacher cussing a child out in her classroom. Apparently, he did something to piss her off. I don't know what he did to piss her off because that part of the video wasn't played. The only part of the video, or the only part of the act that was shown, was the teacher actually cussing him out. So I'm going to actually play that video on the screen for you guys to see. And then I'm going to come back and give my commentary on my thoughts. I'm going to do the screen share. Can y'all hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? I am so sorry that this is happening. All right, let me see. Okay. Can y'all hear me now? Let me know in the comment section before I play this video. Okay. You can hear me now. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna play the video of this teacher in Charlotte and how she spoke to this young man. Whew. Okay, let me play it. Hold on.
Ollie, that video shows the parents watching a child being physically and verbally intimidated in a place where they're supposed to feel safe. Now, the boy's parents say that that video was very hard to watch, but they wanted to share it with us so that everyone can see it and feel the same anger and outrage that they feel tonight.
Who do you think you are? Yo, if that was me, I swear to God.
This was the scene at Ashley Park Elementary School on Tuesday afternoon. In the video, you can see a teacher shoving an 11-year-old student, and it doesn't end there.
Shut your mouth!
The child's parents didn't see that video until yesterday. Courtney Pickett is the boy's mother. She tells me she was horrified by what she saw.
And I feel helpless. I feel helpless as a mother that my son came into the house and didn't feel like he could talk to me. I feel helpless.
Pickett also says she feels betrayed by the one place her son was supposed to feel safe.
Because I work hard to make sure my son feels safe. And the first place I thought I can keep him in to be safe, they let me down. I'm hurt.
At one point in the video, the teacher can be heard asking,
That's what your family does? The man in your family put their hands on women? Your dad beat your mom?
I don't know whatever movie she be watching, what music she listens to, whatever it can be that gives her this attitude that Black men, we don't care about our kids. That's false.
Dion Franklin says his son, normally a happy, outgoing child, hasn't been the same at home or at school.
He don't even sound the same. He's distant. He don't have the excitement in his voice right now. You can tell he's hurt by this.
CMS confirmed to WBTV the teacher in question has been suspended with pay.
Do you hear me?
The child's parents say action would not have been taken if not for this video shared to them by a classmate.
If that video didn't come out, it was her word against his. Because what she said did not match the story of what my son said.
As they wait to find out what will happen to this teacher, these concerned parents say their only worry now is making sure their son is okay.
Where's my son safe at? Not safe in the church. He's not safe at school. So I'm traumatized because, like, how can I make him feel safe?
Now, again, CMS did confirm to us today that that teacher in the video has been suspended with pay, but the district did not have any further comment.
So that was the video, guys. So, could you guys hear it? I don't know if you all could hear that video or not. It was kind of low, and I had my volume up as high as I could get it. But so, like I was saying, someone sent me that video last week, right? And before I get into what my thoughts or my feelings is about the video, I'm going to tell you guys what was said in my DM about the video. The person, she sent me this video, and her concern was the comments that was being made about the video. So basically on Instagram or TikTok, I'm not sure where the video was being, where it went viral on. I think it was Instagram. In the comment section, a lot of people was celebrating the teacher and basically saying that she wasn't wrong. These kids are unruly, you know, a whole bunch of things like that. So in that video that you guys just watched, I'm not sure if you guys were able to hear it clearly, but she was basically saying to him, do you see this at home? What do you see your women women getting beat up at home? And she just kind of like was just basically, I feel like she was like prejudging him. You know what I'm saying? And in addition to that, she was like physically manhandling this child. Apparently, he did something to a little girl in the classroom. Okay? I have so many different thoughts about this whole situation. So, the person that sent me the video, she said, I'm confused though, because everyone in the comments are commending the teacher. Where did I miss? Bully or not, this is not the way to handle someone else's child. That's not even snapping back at you. What happened to just dismissing them from the class, right? So this was my response. I watched the video, and then I also read the comments in the comment section. And I'm telling you guys, like, the people in the comment section was literally celebrating this teacher. So my response was, I just read the comments and I'm not surprised at the way at what they're saying, because most of them are probably Black mothers from the hood / ghetto. I don't necessarily agree with them or the way the teacher handled the situation. However, I can understand how frustrating it can be as a teacher dealing with children who won't shut up or shut up when you're talking to them as an adult. So let me just say this. Right there, when I said that, the part about the people in the comment section must be Black people from the ghetto or the hood. The reason why I say that is because the way the teacher was talking to this child, I know people personally. Who talk to their kids like that. I know people personally who tell their kids, shut the F up off before I F you up. Like, I know people personally that do stuff like that. And so the second part of my statement, when I said, however, I can understand how frustrating it can be as a teacher dealing with children who won't shut up when you're talking to them as an adult. We know that these kids nowadays, they just will talk. Just run their mouth. They won't shut up. So the teacher in the video was trying to tell the kid, just shut up, just be quiet. So I understand the frustration as an adult when you're telling the child, just be quiet, and the child just keep talking back and just keep talking back and just keep talking back. I do understand, right? That's why I said that. So then I went on and I said, she definitely took it too far with the cussing and the words she said to him and grabbing on him. Now, don't get me wrong, like, by no means do I celebrate or agree with the way she handled it. I don't agree with the way she handled that situation. I don't. As a teacher, I do not agree with it because, first of all, this is somebody else's child, right? What? No, let me backtrack. First of all, we're not in those type of times anymore where teachers can reprimand children in that way. It's not. That's not it today. That's not it. That is not it today. This is a different time. We got different types of parents. We got different types of children. It is different. This is different. Okay? There's no longer a village, right? That's not happening anymore. It's just not. And we just got to get with the times. We just got to get with the times. I definitely do not agree with any child disrespecting an adult. I don't. But at the end of the day, like I said, we're not living in them type of times anymore. And as a teacher, you handling somebody else's child, you got to do it in a different way. You got to handle that in a different way. That's not your kid. You are the teacher. Yes, you are the authoritative figure. But guess what? No. It's not, that doesn't work today. It doesn't work today. Grabbing them and sitting them there, like no, that don't work today. Your child could be the most disrespectful child today, and you try to reprimand him the way that you see fit as an adult. Guess what? That mother, that mama bear, that papa bear, they ain't trying to hear it. They are not trying to hear it. It is what it is today. So, wait, what's that noise? I hear some type of noise. Do y'all hear that noise? Anyway, so I said she definitely took it too far with the cussing, the words that she said to him and grabbing on him. The thing about it is we don't live in a time where teachers are allowed to paddle children anymore, and children aren't made to respect adults. As a result, you get teachers like this. Children aren't made to respect adults, right? So when children aren't made to respect adults, they behave this way in the classroom. Can y'all hear me? This internet today is really blind. It's blowing my mind so bad right now, and I'm trying to conduct this live and do this live, effortlessly, and it's just not happening. It's just throwing me off. Every time this damn camera freezes up, it's just throwing me off. And I pay my bill on time every month, so I don't understand, like, why do I have to go through this? But anyway, I just lost train of thought. So I said, oh yeah, so I was saying basically the fact that children aren't made to respect adults today like they were made to respect adults back in the days, they're going to just run their mouth. They're going to run their mouth. Back in the days, you couldn't run your mouth to adults. You couldn't run your mouth to no adult. Not one. Okay? You just couldn't. But today, you can't handle situations like this with children. You can't. You just can't. Maybe about 50, 60 years ago you could. But today you can't. So the rest of the comment that I made back to her, I said, Teachers who just want these, wait a minute. As a result, you get teachers like this. The teachers who just want the children to shut the F up. So that was basically all I had to say about that. You know, you got a teacher who wants to be shown respect in her classroom from a child who just keeps running their mouth and won't be quiet. Then you have a child who is just going to keep running their mouth and not be quiet. At the end of the day, nobody wins. And when I say nobody wins, I'm talking about the child doesn't win, neither does the adult win. Because now you got the child who feels humiliated in front of in front of the classroom, which is not good. That's why I said, like, times have changed. And because times have changed so much, we have to evolve and change with the times. We got to do things differently. We can't, things just can't be done the same anymore. Back in the days, what that teacher did in this video, it probably would have it would have flown. Like, it would have been, 50, 60, 70 years ago. That probably would have been okay. But not today. Not today. She just wanted him to shut up and sit and just be quiet and just be quiet. Now, some of the things that she was saying to him, I don't agree, because she was saying stuff like, do you see your father beat up on women? Is this what you see at home? Like, it was just certain things she was saying. No, ma'am. The way she handled it, I definitely disagree with it, because we don't live in those type of times anymore. Children are different, parents are different, and with that being said, we have to parent the children differently today. But I do understand how frustrating it could be as a teacher to deal with certain types of behaviors from certain types of children. I understand it. I do. Anyway, so that was that. So let's move right along to the next. I think I got really long-winded with that with that topic, because that topic right there was just like, it was a lot to unpack. And I had to speak about that topic from different angles. I couldn't just talk about it from a perspective of, oh, she was just dead wrong. You know what I mean? Because I try my best to be like this open-minded person and see things from different points of views. Y'all know what I'm saying? I don't want to be one-track minded and be that type of person or commentator or somebody that's going to come on the platform and, just see things just one way. Of course, people are sensitive about their children, and I get it, because I'm sensitive about mine. But times is different. We can't handle kids the way that they were able to be handled 50, 60, maybe even a century ago. We just can't. It is what it is. We just can't. Okay? So now I want to talk about, y'all probably, I don't know if you guys that is watching right now, if you keep up with Reginae and Armon, and if you are going to be tuned into the Toya and Reginae reality TV show that's coming out. So I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with who Toya and Reginae is. Reginae is Lil Wayne's daughter, and Toya is his ex-wife. And they've been doing their thing on reality TV for a few years now, and their new reality TV show just started last Thursday. Now, I've been keeping up with Reginae heavily since she has started a relationship with Armon. Armon is a YouTuber, and his name is Armon Warren. He's a YouTuber, pretty big on YouTube, and it was something about the relationship between Armon and Reginae that captivated me when I first started watching them, because it captivated me because it just looked like genuine, pure love between them. They young people, it was that young, fresh kind of love, that isn't tainted, that love that, when you first fall in love uh, for the first time in life, that's it was giving that. And as a result of them displaying their relationship on YouTube, on his channel and on her channel, I became captivated, and I would watch every single one of their videos. When I tell y'all, I watched every single video that they posted. I went from his channel to her channel, from her channel to his channel. And it was refreshing to watch. And, I'm a woman of a particular age, and I wasn't the only one at my big age who was captivated by this young love. I would see in the comment section, specifically on Reginae's videos, a lot of women, or people in general, mostly women, would make comments basically saying like, oh, I'm 45 years old and I watch your videos all the time, and I'm living vicariously through you. Your love is amazing. I'm 50 and da da da. Like, it was so many different women. I don't think it was men. It was mostly women. It was mostly women that was captivated by these two young lovebirds. So many people were against her relationship with Lucci, right? And when she finally hooked up with Armon, it was like, oh my God, this is perfect for Reginae, you know? So they built up their following on YouTube. And actually, Armon helped Reginae build her following up on YouTube. He helped her build up her following. A lot of people felt like Armon was like using her for clout, and to try to get more views and famous, or whatever it is, or whatever. But apparently, Armon was already doing his thing on YouTube before Reginae. I'm gonna be honest, I had never heard of Armon, but I know people who knew of Armon before Reginae came into his life. Okay. And he was already doing his thing on YouTube. So by her being who she was, it helped his music career progressing. And by him being who he is on YouTube, it helped her to continue to build her YouTube channel. She started doing videos on YouTube way back during the pandemic. I was watching her YouTube channel during the pandemic, but a little over a year ago, her and Armon got into this relationship, and she started posting more content on her YouTube channel. So I'm saying all that to say, all of a sudden, I want to say about, we'll be in the month of August, around April sometime, things started going left in their relationship. She started tweeting things that were like sending the internet into a frenzy, because not only did I love their relationship, the whole internet loved their relationship. Like, everybody was in love. If you wasn't in love with Armon and Reginae's relationship, then you wasn't on the internet. I'm sorry. If you wasn't in love with Armon and Reginae's relationship, then you wasn't on the internet. Anyway, so it sent the whole internet into a frenzy. All of the bloggers started talking about them because different tweets started being posted from Reginae. It was like subliminal messages being thrown at Armon and da 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 da. Then it came out that they were doing a reality show. Not they, but Toya and Reginae was doing a reality show. So of course people started feeling like maybe this, whole Twitter or tweeting thing that Reginae is doing is for the purpose of this reality show. We don't know. So nobody ever had concrete evidence that they actually broke up. But a lot of bloggers were doing videos and doing commentary saying that Armon and Reginae broke up. Everybody was saying this. But we never heard that from Armon and Reginae. So they're just basically going on with their lives. He's, still has his channel. In fact, he created a whole new channel. So the channel that he had with the content with him and Reginae, he doesn't even post content on that channel anymore. He has a whole new channel now. But anyway, they're just going on and going on with their lives. They're doing their content. Reginae moved to LA. Then next thing you know, a couple of weeks or a couple of months later, Armon moved to LA. Like, just a whole lot started going on. Well, the Toya and Reginae show, the first episode, aired last week, Thursday. And on that very first episode, Armon and Reginae talked about moving to LA. On that very first episode. So I was like, This is where I say this whole internet thing, and reality shows and stuff like that gets kind of tricky for me, and I just don't believe. I don't want to say half, because this is more than half. I don't believe 90% of what most of these people say on the social media apps and on reality TV. Okay. Anyway, in that first episode, they talked about moving to LA. Because now Reginae, she's doing movies. Armon, his music career is blowing up. Like, it's just a whole lot going on. Y'all make sure you hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. So, after that first episode, different people different content creators started dropping their videos of Toya and Reginae promoting the show. I don't remember this show name, but it was a blogger that did an interview with Toya and Reginae. And in that interview, they asked Reginae, was she single? And Reginae always does this little laugh. She does this little laugh, like it's almost like I'm bashful, like I don't really, I'm embarrassed, or I'm bashful type of laugh before she answers the question. She answered the question and she said yes. Well, it was kind of, she said I'm single, but then it was kind of like, I don't know. It was like she started talking about some other stuff. It was like really weird. It's giving me two people that was in a marriage for a really long time, and everybody thought that you was the perfect couple, and now you're getting a divorce, and you don't want people. You're embarrassed to let people know that you're getting a divorce. It was giving me that type of energy. That's what it was giving me. It was giving me like, I really don't want people to know that I'm getting a divorce. Girl, if you're single, you're single. It's okay. It didn't work out. It's okay. But I do understand at the same time, especially when you're displaying your relationship and your love on the internet, and everybody is rooting for your love and your relationship on the internet, and then for it to just end, it's like, what the fuck happened? What happened to this almost perfect relationship? So I get it. But she finally opened up and said she's single. Now, prior to her opening up saying that she was single, Armon never talked about being single on his channel. Never bashed Reginae, never said anything, never anything like that. But what I found interesting was this. His mom created a YouTube channel, right? His mom name is Shaquita. And Shaquita act just like her name. Shaquita act just like her name. Anyway, Shaquita, which is Armon's mom, did a video one day, and she was asking Armon questions. Well, no, one time before this video, she did a video where people asked her questions, and one of the questions was, how does she feel about the relationship between Reginae and Armon? Do she like Reginae or whatever? And she was saying that I like Reginae for Armon and blah, blah, blah. Now, this was before Reginae came out and said that she was single. So, she was basically saying that she liked Reginae and Armon together. She liked Reginae, da, 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 da. Then one day, she posted a video with her and Armon. And Armon and her, I think she was asking him questions? I believe she was asking him questions. I don't remember what the question was, but Armon was basically saying something about one day him and Reginae is going to have children. They're going to have kids and they're going to have a baby or something like that. And I was just like, okay, well, maybe they're still together, because they never came out and said they wasn't together, but they're just keeping their relationship private and off the internet, right? That's what a lot of bloggers were speculating anyway. Ciao. The other day, Armon dropped a video after Reginae went on that interview saying that she was single. he dropped a video, and in his title, no, the first was it that one? He dropped a video saying basically, my first time seeing Jazz since I've been single. That when I saw that title, it was given okay because this is what I think. I think that Reginae was the one that didn't want the world to know that they were single, that they wasn't together anymore. I'm gonna finish talking about this really quick, and then I'm gonna get out of here because this internet is really tearing my nerves up with this whole keep freezing and going back and forth stuff. This is not cool. But anyway, as I was saying, it was giving me the reason why Armon put that in his title is because it was Reginae that didn't want to actually come out and say that they were actually broken up yet. So Armon was waiting, in my opinion, waiting for Reginae to feel comfortable enough to say that they're not together before he expressed it. Because on his video, he titled it my first time. I'm not saying it verbatim, but basically he was saying this was his first time seeing one of his longtime friends since he's been single. Then right after that, he dropped another video. No, his mom dropped the video. And in her title, she basically said something like, I'm moving in with Armon and he's talking about he's single. That's not what it was verbatim. Y'all don't come for me in the comment section. That wasn't it verbatim, but basically that's what it was saying. And I was like, okay. And in the video, she was pretending like she was pranking him about moving in her. These pranks be freaking set up too. I don't believe these pranks be real pranks either. People know they getting pranked. They be acting, in my opinion. I don't think the pranks be real. Most of them. So, apparently in this whole prank video where the mom was telling Armon, I'm moving in with you, him and his little sister, she got a small child. Armon's mom has 7 children, 7 biological children, and then her boyfriend has 1 child. So she says she has 8 children. But anyway, apparently this fake prank that they did where she was telling him that she was moving in with him in the title, and then it also says something about he said he's single or something like something about him being single. So now all of a sudden, since Reginae came out and said she's single, now Armon can talk about being single. Go figure. Yeah. Anyway, Toya and Reginae come on tonight at 9:00 on WeTV. I'm going to definitely be watching it. Yeah, and see what they got going on. Because, like I said, what made me want to watch the show is because I was captivated by Armon and Reginae's romantic relationship. So I want to watch the show to see how this all unfolds. And I ain't even going front. Like, it's low-key given. Maybe that whole relationship was formulated for this reality show. Who knows? I don't know. People be lying on this internet. This internet is wild. And I don't believe half of the stuff that be coming on it, y'all. I don't. But Anyway, that's where I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. You know, in the beginning of this video, I was supposed to talk about my new schedule on this channel, and I completely forgot to do that in the beginning of the video. And I think what threw me off is because of the simple fact that this internet just keep doing its own thing. And I hate that I didn't do it in the beginning, because the beginning of the video is really, really important, because that's where people click on and they want to hear certain things. Da, 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 da. But I'm gonna just go over it right now really quick. My new schedule for this video. But that's it for the Armon and Reginae story. I'm not gonna talk about that no more. Oh, excuse me, y'all. So for the new schedule, on Sundays, I do 3 o'clock. I go live at 3 o'clock to do my cooking show. This Sunday, I will be going live to do a cooking show. I have another guest coming up. Those of you that was on my last live, last Sunday, I had a young man on there. This Sunday, I got another young man that's going to be joining me to cook a dish with Tish. Okay. So that's every Sunday at 3 p.m. I do the live cooking show. Then on Monday, this coming Monday, I do have some hair content that is going to be dropped at 12 p.m. I do my 12 p.m. video. On Mondays, it's pre-recorded videos at 12 p.m. And those videos is the hair content. So those of you that's here for the hair content, look for those to drop on Mondays at 12 p.m. What else do I have here? So that's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. There's no content. Thursday, today is Thursday. Hey, that's when I go live at 12 to do my midday lives. Now, the only time I won't go live on a Thursday is if I'm in New York City and something else just came up that day. I don't know. You just never know what could happen, right? Shit happens. But that's the plan, to be going live on Thursdays at 12 with current events, social media things, YouTube news, different things like that. There wasn't anything on YouTube, in my opinion, that was interesting enough to do on today's live. So that's why I didn't do any commentary on anything from YouTube today. Friday nights, it's story time. Oh yes, it's story time. So on Friday nights, I go live at 9 p.m. with story time, or just talking about things in real life, things that's happening in real life. That's Friday nights at 9 p.m. And that's it. That's the lineup. So Sundays, cooking at 3. Mondays, hair content at 12. Tuesday and Wednesdays, no content. Thursday, afternoon lives with current events or social media news. Friday night, it will be the story times or just different things that's happening in real life. So that's going to be it for this video. Anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to I might come back live tonight, because I ain't been live with y'all in a long time. I might come back live and play some music tonight. It just depends on how I feel. I'm off from work tomorrow, so I could kind of hang out with you all and maybe play some music or something like that. I don't know. We'll see how I feel later. But make sure you hit that notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a video or when I go live. Thumbs up the video, share the video, and all that good stuff. And leave me a message or a comment if you want me to talk about a specific topic, something trending or whatever. You could email me also. My email address is letitia718@gmail.com. If you have something that you would like for me to talk about on Thursdays at 12 in the afternoon. It's 12 in the afternoon if I don't have any technical difficulties like I had today. Anyway, with that being said, I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you guys on the next video. But remember, hair is your glory. Peace. Bye, guys.